what's up everybody? My name is Zane Lowe on a beautiful sunny day here in Sydney at Future Music Festival. And you know it, you're watching Moshcam. Best gig I've ever played was supporting the Prodigy at Milton Keynes Bowl. And I got a chance to play before them. So it was 60,000 people, 50,000 people. And I was on a side stage, side to theirs. But it was just, you know, the Prodigy is so generous with their lights and their sound and what they give you. They're not afraid of anybody, so they don't feel they have to give you 50% or 40% of anything. So it's loud. And as long as the music's loud, people want to have a good time. They don't mind who's playing before the band, they just want to have a good time. And that, we have footage of like 40,000 people kind of jumping to a little DJ guy behind decks. That was definitely the most exciting show I think I've played to date. And it also got me this gig. So that's got to get me points, right? Because Brett, the promoter, was at that show and he booked me, so without that gig I wouldn't even be here. So there's 10 points right there. I supported Skrillex in Birmingham one year, and we had to stop the show a couple of times because the crowd sway was so dramatic that, you know, 2 or 3 people, 4 people were going down at a time. One person goes down, you stop the record. You stop what you're doing because that volume of people in that kind of enclosed environment, you know, it's safety first, as they say. And so we had to stop the show a few times, and that's happened a few times. I think, you know, with the advent of slightly more aggressive dance music in the last few years, the type of electro that's being played, the type of dubstep that's being made, there's a lot of reason for people to want to push, you know, the energy is to kind of get physical. And what's been quite nice is, even though, you know, that's all been fun in the last kind of 12 months, to sort of play stuff that's a bit deeper and a bit more spacious has meant that people can choose to get as physical as they want, but it's not like it's a prerequisite. Kill the Noise, probably, I'd say. Or actually, John from Feed Me is the biggest party animal that I've heard of so far on this tour. He was at an after party in Perth where he put his fist through the ceiling because the promoter said, why don't you put your fist through the ceiling next to another fist in the ceiling from another artist. So they're obviously collecting fists in the ceiling. And yeah, he's definitely, I mean, he's a very mild-mannered, very nice, very charming, well-mannered young man who, when it gets dark, seems to go batshit crazy. Yeah, probably a night in Ibiza with the missus. Things tend to go pretty mad when the wife's out there because it's like, you know, it's sort of let's go time, you know. So the kids would have been at home with the nanny and my wife and I would have probably gone out till sunrise, I'd imagine. There were some early days when Ibiza Rocks first launched, actually, back in the day. And this is before we had children. There were some nights that went on well into lunchtime the next day and, you know, just really, because the island is so, honestly, you can be drinking water all night and you can stay up for days in Ibiza because the energy on that island is mad. Like when you land there's something about it which just sweeps you up and you just go with it. It has a real rejuvenation property. So all that talk about ley lines and stuff, it's all true, I think. It's pretty amazing when you land. So we had some pretty legendary nights back in the day, yeah. I chipped a tooth last year at a gig in Leeds. That was pretty gnarly with the microphone. I went down to kind of like launch down on the drop, and I got too close to the table because of the strobe and stuff. Didn't realize where I was, and so I got a cap in my tooth from that. I have sprained an ankle and required medical treatment after the show, and hopped on DJ'd on one leg because I jumped off a speaker stack and sprained my ankle. Man, I've had so many dick injuries, like so many stupid, like dumbass injuries, like from just overacting the dick. I don't know, I don't really have too many of those fans. Human pyramid, 3 or 4 people up on a pyramid, it's pretty cool. Although, you know, you tell them to get down before the drop because that could sustain serious injuries upon a hidden bass drop to 12 feet in the air on 2 sets of shoulders. That's pretty crazy. I've seen a few people throw up over the barrier. That's always fun. Home. It's always nice. It's always nice when you can kind of like, you know, for me it's the best thing. It's not weird, but the best thing is to be able to go and do shows and get back. I'm not really a stay away guy. I don't like it. I want to get home. If it's 2 hours and we can drive it, me and the Terminator, who's the guy behind you who looks like he could crush you with one hand, we drive it. Yeah, I've had shows shut down. We destroyed speakers. What else has happened? No one showed up. That was a good day. Shut it down before we even went on stage. Brisbane got shut down, you know, I only had 30 minutes in Brisbane because of the rain. You'd think after 5 years of torrential downpour that maybe reconsider the calendar of that one, but anyway, we've had shows shut down for all sorts of crap, haven't we? What else? What else has shut our show down before? Felt like it. I'm out of here. Fuck you.
Show's over.
University Campus Police Patrol. It's like something out of Old School.
Yeah.
We were just trying to leave after a show. It was just a really normal situation. We'd played a show, we were leaving. I don't think, did he whoop whoop? I don't think he did. Doesn't have a siren, does he? He wanted to pull you over. He just wanted to say hello, but he didn't want to say hello because if he felt like it was kind of going against what his job description was, so he sort of felt like he had to ask some official questions. That was pretty cool. I remember back in the day when I was touring Australia with my rap group, we got pulled over by Outback Police one time. But that was just because we were a van full of young men driving across Australia at 5 in the morning, which would belie suspicion, you would imagine. What are you guys doing? I think it was more out of safety, like, do you guys know how far you've got to go before you get to Melbourne? Are you making fun of my accent, man?
No.
Because we two can play that game, buddy.